I hate the fact that's my life. Every morning I take that many prescriptions. I guess I told you guys I wasn't feeling good today. I wasn't feeling good yesterday. I'm feeling good since I fell. I take all that crap every morning. I gotta take it with a meal. I tried getting myself to make a sandwich, and I did do that, but I still don't feel any better. I still don't feel any better. I still feel depressed and miserable and in a lot of pain. Pharmacy called and said they're having trouble getting things refilled. The doctor knows things need to be refilled, but whatever. See what I mean? Like, people don't care. I tell them about everything and they need refills and they're dragging their feet. It's like the stuff with this housing stuff, dragging their feet. I know I don't have an eviction, but just the fact that I don't even want to be here, eviction or not, because I don't want to be around somebody that hates me for existing. Why the hell is this the story of my life? Why the hell do people hate me just for being born? Just why? Why not sit here and see my siblings have quality of life, kids, spouse, weddings, everything that, all kinds of, they pretty sure have their bad things too and stuff, whatever, but like, they're not, they can't relate to me. They live in a completely different world. They have health problems like I'm having when they have their spouse take out the trash or their spouse do this or they want to like say they want to pack up and move. They have more money to work with because they could like just everybody has a budget, I get that. But their budget isn't like we can only go here. The budget is like we can only go within our budget, which means that could be 4 or 5 neighborhoods or whatever, or maybe 3 neighborhoods. I don't know. And like I said, I can't even find anything. I've been trying. Every place I call, 1 bedroom is not available. 1 bedroom is not available. Every friggin' thing I've tried. 3 counties, 4 different websites, nothing. And I can't even make it up the steps or down them. And I just feel awful. Probably because of the muscle pain. Probably because I hate my life. I hate everything. It's not just the video I got being disappointed. It's everything's disappointing. And like your friggin' like 20-year-old nephew is now engaged to be married, making plans to purchase a house with that wife. Just my friggin' 20-year-old nephew has to have more quality of life than I have. Because I was always stuck in the damn box because I was too sick to go outside. But yet women go online and seek out morbidly obese men who can't even wipe their own butt and they want a relationship with that guy. They want a relationship with the mama's boy who pretty much should be in an adult diaper because he's too fat to get up and go to the toilet. Someone explain the logic to me. Why do women find that attractive? Or the alcoholic that after he has a bad day at the office or is gambling debt or whatever, he has a few bills and smacks them around the living room. And then they forgive him and go back to him time and time again, no matter how many times the police pull the guy out of the home. Someone explain that to me. How come females will put up with that, the guy that they have to wipe his butt for him because he can't wipe it, and then the guy that smacks him around the living room because he made a bad financial decision or maybe she did or whatever. Like, I just don't get it. People that literally treat each other like garbage have relationships. And nobody will even friggin' talk to me half the time. Yeah, I'm a geek, I'm a gamer, I like Star Trek and a little bit of Star Wars and old rock music and old country. And I'm not saying it just to say that it's women. I mean, mainly the point I'm looking at it, but look, I mean, come on. I literally know a guy, I literally know a guy beat his wife. I call the cops all the time. And I handed the woman the abuse thing, the domestic violence shelter thing. She throws it in my face, tells me to mind my own business. And the night before I did that, she was in the other room crying because he beat the crap out of her because he was a drunk. Why do women put up with that? And this drunk, he had child support warrants. He had a mediocre job working at a fast food joint or something. He didn't even have a good job. The drunk wife beater had multiple criminal records, and the girl kept getting him out of jail. She kept coming back to him. She kept putting up with it. The girl that dealt with guys like that, like those morbidly obese bedwetting men that can't even wipe their own butt. I'm gonna have to get around with a cane, but I can take out my own trash, pay my own bills, stay broke from paying my own bills. But I'm more of a functional man than half of these guys. And you ladies won't even give me a shot just because I only get $1,000 a month. But you'll put up with the overweight slob who can't take care of himself. You have to take care of him because he can't take care of himself. You have to bring his dinner to him because he can't get off his fat butt and go into the kitchen table. Maybe not only I can go to the kitchen table, I can make the darn meal. Just because I have schizophrenia, I'm a monster. I'm evil. I'm a demon. Whatever. I'm not the one that's a glutton. I'm not the one that's a greedy gambling addict that after he loses $100 on betting on a football team or whatever, that he smacks you around because he's the one that lost the rent money. I don't understand it. Someone please explain female psychology to me. What makes that attractive to you females? The gambling alcoholic that smacks you around, or the guy that's so big he can't even do anything for himself. If you go cook him dinner, you have to bring him dinner because he can't come to the kitchen table. I know women are supposed to be a mystery, but some of the things I've seen out of female behavior, they say women develop faster than men. I don't think so. There are so many women out there that are just completely mentally deficient. From the over-obsessed Disney girl who buys every Disney toy she can get her hands on. I mean, like, there's guys that do the same thing. They buy every Star Wars figure or whatever. I mean, people have really got obsessed over hobbies really bad lately, but, I mean, I'm no different. Look at these stupid Xbox games. Like I said, I don't understand it. Why women will go seek out men that literally cannot even bathe or care for themselves, or they will deal with a guy with more income than me who's a drunk who smacks them around to the point where they have to go out in 90-degree weather wearing a hoodie and sunglasses. I don't understand it. What is it with you ladies? Why do y'all want that? I don't drink, I don't gamble, so I have no reason to get mad enough to hit you. I don't have a lot of money. I don't drive. But I'm not a bad person. I don't understand female psychology. I understand that the single mothers that won't want the man in the house, but then they go spend all their finances on concerts to some kind of music show or something, while their children are starving and their landlord's kicking them out. Like, I don't understand it. If women are supposed to be, if they're supposed to psychologically develop, mature more than men, why are modern women so damn immature? Like, why are women that are my age, 30s and their 30s and 40s, acting like this crap? I mean, preferring domestic violence because the guy's got a bigger, big bank account, preferring a morbidly obese invalid for I don't know what reason, maybe the pity relationship thing. That one girl told me happens sometimes. Like the girl's with the guy who's like he's not really able to care for himself, and it's a pity relationship. Like she's with him because she pities him. How come somebody won't pity me? I'm disabled as hell. Glasses, walking with a cane, asthma, schizophrenia. Where's some girl to take pity on me and want a relationship with me? Oh, I know why. Because I don't have money. The fat guy does have an advantage. He gets enough money to live off Domino's pizza every night, 12 pizzas a day. Oh, I forgot. That's why she's with him. He's rich, or richer than me. Swear. I don't think gold digger should be a term. I think it's a lifestyle. You know, because I'm pretty sure if the guy can live off lots of dominoes or whatever, of course she's gonna be with him. He gets government assistant housing because he's overweight. Well, that's what I'm in right now. That's what I'm in. I get that. I get that. I get reduced government subsidized rent. I'm disabled. I'm so disabled the federal government told me I can't go do supplemental income. I can't get a job because of how disabled I am. The cane, the glasses, the asthma, the whole nine yards. They said, no, Mr. Green, you cannot do supplemental income because of all your health concerns. And yet my health concerns, even at their worst, don't stop me from taking out the trash, making dinner, cleaning the apartment, with the exception of the mopping because I'm having a hard time standing at times. But I do go with the floor with a vacuum cleaner and get the crumbs up because it's the best I can do. I just wonder, how much does the average obese man make on Social Security? How much does he make? Because he's got to make more than me. That's got to be what she wants him for, because she can't get romance out of him. I just don't see how a guy that she can't even wrap her arm around to hug is romantic. It's got to be money. It's got to be what they're after. The guy's got to be loaded. I mean, obviously loaded full of lard. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe she likes dealing with stinky lardos. Me, I take a bath on a regular basis. I hate being alone. And I just hate being treated this way. And if anything, you work my schizophrenia. Oh, well, mentally ill people are violent. Well, guess what? The only way you catch me being violent, ladies, if some mugger or hobo come out of the parking lot and try to put his hands on you, because I would rearrange him into a pretzel and put his head up his own rear end. That's the only way you're going to catch me being violent, is if it's them or me, or, whatever, and it's going to be them. And you're literally going to see that scene from Hancock where he sticks that guy's head up by the guy's rear end. That's what I'll do to somebody like that if they try to hurt my family. I would literally, because I'm crazy anyway, literally reverse their spine and stick their head up their own rear end. You want to talk about the violence of schizophrenia? I'd use it in self-defense only. And that guy would be a mangled corpse. He'd look like he went through a meat grinder by the time I get done. Because I've gotten fights like that. I've never actually took a knife, but I've came pretty close. So you want my crazy people being dangerous? Crazy person does be dangerous for the right reason. Because there's no other choice. There, that's your answer to my violent side of my schizophrenia. Someone comes out. I even told the cops because I was schizophrenic and I was dealing with that bully who was beating his wife. He tried to get a fight started with me. I said, look, either you guys deal with him. He said, you have the right to defend yourselves. Y'all don't want me to do that. And I said, why? I said, because if I have to deal with him, he's dead. And I told him that. And they eventually got enough complaints out of their domestic violence crap that they got rid of those two. Made the landlord kick them out. But it's just the fact that the only way you're going to see this crazy person that hears voices be violent is if I have no choice. That's the only time the voices are going to tell me to take that guy out, because there's no other option. And trust me, I've had schizophrenic episodes so bad that I've done the martial arts thing and busted cinder blocks with my head and my bare hands. I can be the evil schizophrenic monster if I have to be, but I'm not going to go out on a whim. I do it and let this life or death. Yeah, schizophrenics are prone to violence. The only way you can catch a schizophrenic being violent if somebody don't get the memo of get the hell out of my way or you're going to be a human pretzel. And she came to the party with me, she's leaving with me. If you don't like it, you can go to the morgue. Plain and simple.